Hello and welcome to another delicious review. Today we'll have German army, so Bundeswehr, Einmannpackung, 24-hour ration. I've had this type of ration before in my channel, but it was 2 generations earlier, so much older. And I had one newer, but the video was in Polish. Both of these videos you will get the link in the description box. This is quite fresh ration. So best before is April 2019, and now we have September, so just 5 months after the date, but I'm pretty sure that it will be really to be eaten without problems. Now, why this ration is interesting for me? Because this is type 9, and this means this is one of the freeze-dried rations. So the weight is smaller. We will compare it in a minute, and at least the mains are freeze-dried. I'm curious about the side dishes, but now let's have a look on the weight. Okay, so this type 9 weighs 1,241 grams, or 2 pounds and 12 ounces. Okay. Now the regular type 5, it's 2,038 grams. So this means this is 800 grams more, so it is over 50% more, 4 pounds and 8 ounces. So let's crack open this box. As usual, it is just sealed by the plain scotch tape, and this is the content. Let me lay it on the table. This is so huge amount of items I cannot show you this on one picture. So these are everything but the mains and I guess breakfast. So what do we have here? We have 2 types of moist towelettes. One is with alcohol, and these 2 big towelettes are just versatile or universal. We have some drinks. We have 4 drinks, but every of this drink has different flavor, what is, in my opinion, a very good idea. We have exotic orange, grapefruit and lemon. We have also some hot drinks. This is cappuccino coffee drink. We have 2 instant coffees. We have 2 instant teas. And it is also worth to mention that if you compare this with the older version, they had all these tea extract, instant tea in one bag, and you had to divide it by yourself. Now it is much easier. What else? We have some exotic fruit, dried fruits. We have cookies with cocoa. We have chewing gums. We have 5 bars. 2 apple cinnamon, 2 cranberries and 1 sesame bar, 2 small chocolates and some accessories like matches, water purification tablets, 4 of them here, yes, salt, coffee whitener and 4 packs of sugar. We have a content sheet which is in German, but it is also in English and French. Well, just simple instructions. We have also a Ziploc bag, very nice for what you want, but this is 1 liter bag, so I suppose that is for the water purification, because you can measure the water. And we have instant muesli, Swiss type, which is, I suppose, for breakfast. We have a dessert, which is instant lemon dessert, and two mains. One is vegetarian bolognese pasta, and this is rice with chicken, nasi goreng. So this will be my breakfast. The big bag is instant muesli Swiss type, and we have here oat flakes, we have here wheat flakes, some dried fruits like what is here, apples and peach. We have rice flour, I don't know why, but it is. We have sugar, we have chocolate flakes, yeah, and a bit of cocoa. I took also one isotonic drink, grapefruit, and a coffee, whitener, and one of these energy bars, cranberry. And I think I will, at the end, I will try this chewing gum. Well, I was wondering how the freeze-dried version of things like luncheon meat, pate, or jam look like, and they are just gone. They are replaced by the dried fruits, by a lot of these energy bars, and some cakes and so on. We don't have even here any type of biscuits or hardtacks, as you could notice, which is really rare in the rations. However, we'll taste everything, and I will tell you if it's a good meal. Let me prepare this. This requires 80 milliliters of water. It could be hot water, could be cold water, and we have also milk powder inside, which I didn't notice before. So this is a full muesli meal. Okay, so let's make the breakfast. This is the dried muesli. As you can see, now I know this rice flour is just in these little balls or crunches. This is the rice. We have milk here, so I have hot water. I will add just a bit, just to mix it and, you know, to dissolve the milk. It shouldn't be a soup. Two interesting things. This drink, this isotonic drink, is for half a liter of water. So in this ration we have all in all 2 liters of isotonic drinks, which is excellent in my opinion. This is made in Germany, and this is my favorite actually cold drink in rations. And in this small bag of coffee, it looks like a normal bag, but this is for 2 cups for 300 milliliters or something like 9 ounces. So you can make a big mug of coffee or just 2. I tried to dissolve this coffee whitener, but I didn't succeed actually, so maybe I will add normal milk to this. And we have also the gum and the fruit bar. Let's taste. This muesli shouldn't be left for 5 or 10 minutes, just eat it immediately. Very nice muesli. This is of course sweet, but not very sweet. You have a bit of the chocolate and a bit of tartness to it because of these chunks of apples, which are sour. Great. Now let's have a sip of this drink. Yeah, this is excellent. This is almost natural taste of grapefruit, not too sweet, very easy to drink, and I think if you have something sweet, this is a good combination with this drink. Now this bar, So this is a bit chewy, bit crunchy, and bit tart. Very well balanced item. Really great. The coffee. Well, just a standard instant coffee, but it is a bit too strong because this is something like 200 and maybe 15 liters of water. So should be a bit of more water. But this means also if you really like strong coffee, super strong coffee, you have no problem with making it because you have the double portion of powder. So this was the breakfast. I'm sorry, I forgot the gum. Just regular bricks. I haven't counted them, but I suppose there are about 10 pieces in this package. The gum has a spearmint flavor, so not very strong mint, but it's really pleasant and refreshing. It's time for lunch. I have the main, which is rice with chicken, and this is nasi goreng art, nasi goreng style, so something Indian, Asian kitchen, and this lemon dessert, lemon cream, or let's say lemon dessert, and I will make this instant tea, and also together one of these drinks. I will check what the Germans means under exotic flavor. So I have to boil the water and prepare this with boiling water and this with cold water. Okay, so our dish is ready. Let's put it on the tray. A lot of rice. We have chicken here. We have some pineapples. We have curry. Great. Now we have this lemon dessert, which is kind of, I don't know how to call it, mousse, I would say. Kind of pudding maybe. It's rather difficult to get it out of this big, huge bag. But I will try anyway. You need only 100 milliliters of water, so something like 3 ounces to make it. So it's not a very big amount. Additionally, we have this exotic drink and tea. This is black tea, and this is one of maybe 2 rations. I guess in the Czech ration I had also just a powder, just an instant black tea without any additions, any improvements. Let's check this moist outlet. My fingers are sticky a bit. Oh yeah, this is 60% of alcohol, and I can smell it even from the distance. It's very super moist, so also disinfection. Oh, great. So you can get it, just breathe and get drunk. Okay, let's try to focus and then to taste. It's quite a decent dish, maybe not very tasty, but it tastes like a stewed chicken with rice, and there is not much of the curry, just the smell, but in flavor not very much. It is not hot, it's rather like chicken and vegetables stew, and this chicken is a bit chewy, and all have kind of freeze-dried aftertaste. Let's have the exotic drink. Well, it's a bit artificial, but quite decent taste. Just mixed fruits, I don't know which ones, but it was so good that I had the whole glass. Now this pudding, or however we call it, lemon. I'm a bit surprised. This is a great taste. Actually, a lot of lemon flavor and the sugar, and it is not that artificial as I thought. So it's time to taste the tea. This tea smells absolutely of nothing, so like water, but has a slight tea flavor. It's very dark, but it is not very strong sour or something like this, or bitter. So yeah, I think as for instant tea it is quite okay. I decided to make a small separate snack part because we have a lot of snacks, probably also because of the absence of the side dishes, other side dishes. We have cocoa cookies made by Travel Lunch in Germany, so I suppose they will be the same as I had it in a Travel Lunch 24-hour ration, which is true. Another energy bar. This is apple cinnamon. This is made in the European Union for orange fall, and we have a chocolate, a small chocolate. We have two of them, and this is made in France. Yeah, a bit bloomed, and we have exotic fruit mix, dried fruit mix, which is cranberries, banana, papaya, pineapple, mango, yeah, and that's basically all. Yep. Nice chunks of fruits. Let's start with these fruits. They should be the least sweet part, but they are really dried. These are not freeze-dried fruit, just normal fruits, covered with the rice flour, and they look so dried, but they are not so hard. Very nice, a bit tartness to it, a bit sweetness. I wonder if they have additional sugar. Yes, and also some honey and lemon acid, but they are really nice. Now this bar, a very strong apple flavor, but not this type of apple like you have, for example, in the Russian apple butter, but this is kind of green apple. So this is, I guess, maybe some artificial flavoring here to it. And now this cocoa cookies. Well, it looks like a dog food, but it is not. So these are regular cookies, taste like cookies. The cocoa is not overpowering. I would say it's difficult to taste the cocoa, rather vanilla flavor. Now this chocolate. Looks like dark chocolate. It is quite decent chocolate. This is 43% of cocoa, so it's not a milk chocolate, but it's let's say half bitter. Doesn't look very appetizing, but tastes normal. Let's have a dinner. We have here noodles or pasta bolognese, but without meat. I got also cappuccino coffee and this isotonic lemon drink. For something sweet I have chosen the sesame bar, and I will try this type of tissue, which is a bit different in the other rations. So I will boil the water and prepare this dish. Okay, this should be ready. This dish has a very simple set of ingredients, I mean main ingredients. We have noodles, we have tomato powder, and yeah, some spices and some onion, and of course a lot of additional ingredients, but the main are very simple. It calls for 450 milliliters of water, and as I can see, this is like a soup, so I think it is too much water. So let me put it into the bowl, because I'm not sure if it will fit into this tray. It was not that bad. As you can see, the pasta part was underneath just, and we have cappuccino drink with 150 milliliters of water, sesame bar. Oh, I forgot to make this, so just a second. Now we have everything. So I will use my mess kit. As you can see, this is a lot of food. So the water was 450 grams, and we have the pasta, so I think it's over half a kilo here. And if you just mix it, you have this noodles or pasta, and you have some chunks of something what looks like it looks like minced meat, but this is not a meat because this is a vegetarian dish. The smell is a strong smell of tomato powder, I would say. Let's taste. Down the hatch. Well, I expected something worse. Just by this smell of just dried tomatoes or something, I thought it will be very artificial, but it is not. It's like a tomato sauce, and you can taste this onion because it is a bit chewy. It's very decent, not so artificial. It lacks maybe a bit of spiciness, also pepper and maybe more herbs, but well, it's a great dish. I'll have a sip of this lemon drink. Well, this is quite decent, so not too sour like all these Oriflame drinks, but of course a bit artificial taste, and it is not transparent. As you can see, a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals. So these sesame bars, we have 3 of them here, but they are stick together like a brick. I don't know, yeah, this is impossible to split them. I'll try to bite it. Well, I guess they got a moisture because it was just plain foil, not something with aluminium foil or some special packaging, just a plain foil, and this is like a brick. I cannot bite it, so I'm very sorry. Maybe I should take another one, but whatever. So this is something wrong with the packaging, I guess. Maybe it tastes good, but I cannot eat it. So it will be better to try this cappuccino. Whoa, it's very different from the American cappuccinos or Canadian cappuccinos. The first reason is that it is, I guess, without sugar, because it is not sweet. It is something like milk and coffee, and the coffee is pretty strong. I have checked the packaging, and really we don't have any sugar, but we have glucose syrup, which is not very healthy, and this is not 100% bitter, so just a slightly sweet, but in my opinion very good. Let's check this universal towel, or yeah, so this is like a napkin, as I thought. So you can take some moisture, but this is not the wet wipe. Thank you for watching. This was the review of the 24-hour ration from the German Army, Type 9, and it was a freeze-dried ration. If you like this video, please share it over social media and give me thumbs up, and I hope to see you all in my next reviews. Bye!